Okay, we're coming back in. Video 2 of the day. Yeah, I've been doing like these filming days because basically I've been really busy with work. So I like basically on my day off, it's like that's like my work day for my YouTube channel. So yeah, fuck my life. Yeah, like no days off, grind. But you know, it's a good time. Yeah, we're running good there, and I think we are good. Honestly, I'm just gonna pull the mic back a tiny bit so I don't clip too much this one. Action. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sam Downey here. Make sure to follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. That's at SamDowney44. Also, make sure to follow me on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? Follow me on that. Yeah, I've been posting a lot more on TikTok lately. Yeah, make sure to do that. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram at SamDowney44. Yeah, I'm posting videos there all the time. Wait, I already said that. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/SamDowney. Yeah, I'm posting videos there here all the time, you know what I'm saying, about like trans stuff, non-binary stuff, random stuff, being a chill trans person. So if you're interested in chill trans people, that's what I'm saying. Sam Downey channel. Make sure to subscribe. Check me out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, check me out. Yeah, because I don't know, we're talking about stuff here and people seem to like it. So I don't know, I'm just going with the flow, guys. Like that's kind of how I do videos. I just go with the flow. So today's video is going to be on a topic that a lot of people have asked me about. I don't know, like I guess like the stereotypical like trans woman or like non-binary person that's assigned male at birth. It's usually you're into more masculine presenting people. I'm not saying everybody is, but like, you know, that's like the stereotype, right? You know, yeah, like if you're a trans woman, you're into men. You know, if you're non-binary, you're into more like, yeah, maybe non-binary is different. That wasn't a good example. But yeah, if you're like a trans woman, you're into men, right? Now, I do identify as a trans woman. I'm more of like a non-binary trans woman, I would say, because I am more of a like androgynous and I kind of have my own thing going. I dress masc sometimes, dress feminine sometimes. But the main thing about me is I do identify as a bisexual, but I'm mostly into women. And I would say maybe feminine presenting people, but mostly just women. I would say mostly people who just identify as women. So I just kind of wanted to talk about that today because, you know, the dating game actually is pretty hard when you're into women. I'm just gonna say that straight up. So I want to talk about today and kind of the differences between, you know, me dating men and dating women, or masculine presenting people and feminine presenting people. Sorry, I'm not trying to offend anyone with this video. Like non-binary people are valid, okay? So like, yo, straight up. I'm not saying that, but like, you know, if you think I'm excluding non-binary people, I'm not. I've just never met a non-binary person that I've been interested in. I'm gonna be real with you. I've never met someone that is non-binary, identifies as non-binary, and I was actually sexually interested in them. That's never happened for me. Maybe one day it will, but usually I'm just into men or women. Mostly women though. Like literally 90% women, 10% men. Kind of wish it was the other way around though, I gotta admit. As you guys know, probably if you're in the LGBT community, you know Grindr. Grindr is an app basically for like gay men. Also, you know, basically anybody who's assigned male at birth or anyone that identifies as a man or a masc presenting person. Obviously, AFAB people can be on there as well, but it's mostly AMAB people. I'm gonna be real with you. It's mostly AMABs. I'm gonna be real with you. I sign into Grindr and I get like 50 messages within the first like literally 10 minutes. Dating guys is so easy. Like it honestly is. Like, I don't know. I just find like guys are really into me. I think it's because I'm cute. I'm just talking myself up today, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, so dating guys is really easy, and that's why it really is kind of difficult sometimes with my sexuality, because the other way around, dating girls, not as easy. I have not met as many girls that are into me, and it's hard sometimes, you know, and sometimes I'd say to get a girl to like me, I present more masculine for them, and then I have to realize like, no, but if we get into a relationship, you know, I'm going to be presenting feminine too. Like she needs to know this side of me. So it is kind of hard sometimes with dating women just because of that. And like it actually has gotten into my head, and I know it's kind of like it's an inner transphobia thing. It really is. Like I've been into girls that are obviously, you know, they're obviously straight or maybe bi curious, and you know, I'll start presenting more masculine around them because that's what I think that they're into basically. Even though like I don't think they would judge me for being feminine presenting, they just wouldn't be sexually into me or like romantically into me, right? That's something I've had to kind of deal with, and I've had to like almost like mentally train myself that it's like, no, know. Like, they need to know both sides of me. Like, they need to know the full Sam Downey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just give them half Sam Downey and expect them to like me because of that, and then, you know, throw a curveball a couple months into dating, you know? So that is something I have struggled with. You know, I have been on some, like, lesbian dating apps, so I don't know. I love the term transbian. I don't know, some people think it's like offensive, trans lesbian, transbian, but I love it. I actually use that term too to describe my sexuality as well, even though I am technically like a bisexual, but I'm mostly a transbian, I would say. And if you don't know what transbian means, trans lesbian basically means that you're a trans woman or trans femme person that's into women, basically, straight up. People identify as women. So, yeah, that's totally me. But yeah, so I've tried out some like lesbian dating apps, and you know, I find a lot of the people that are on those apps that are into me are usually other non-binary people, and this is where it gets complicated. I've never met another non-binary person that I've been attracted to. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm not saying that, oh, non-binary people aren't hot. I'm like, no, they are. I don't know why. I just don't find non-binary people that attractive. I really haven't, and like I haven't really clicked with anyone that's non-binary. Obviously, you know, maybe I just haven't met the right person. But it doesn't click for me. Like, it's like one of those things like, no, I'd rather just be your friend, you know? So it can be a little bit difficult just being in the dating game and only being into women, for the most part. It's just like, fuck, man, I really wish I was into dudes. Like, it's so damn easy, guys. Like, it's so easy. Damn. I just opened that app and I get like 30 messages within like the first couple of minutes. Like, oh, you're so cute. Oh, we should hang out sometime. Oh, you want to get coffee? And then it's dick pic. But you just deal with it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so dating game has been a little bit tricky. I don't know, like if anybody has any tips or any apps I should try, maybe try that out. But that's another thing too. It's just like, you know, 2022, the only way to really meet people nowadays is through dating apps. Like, let's be real, like people don't really like socialize outside of like dating apps. Like, I guess like you could go to the bar and try to meet someone, but like I'm honestly not really into like that. I'm not into going to the bar and drinking and that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know, I like being sober when I'm talking to someone that I'm interested in, not being like kind of tipsy and stuff. Like, I don't know, I just don't really feel comfortable like talking to new people like that I'm into, basically. I'm not really into that. Yeah, it's kind of a tricky game, but we're trying to make it work. I don't know, dating as a trans person is hard overall. It really is. And I think that's one of the things that like some people like forget about when they first start transitioning, is like dating is a whole different game, you know? When I was presenting as a guy, and I hadn't medically transitioned yet, like, you know, I wouldn't say it was easy, but it was like, you know, it was just a lot more like easier. Yeah, straight up, it was easier. You know, it's just like, it was easier just to like connect with women and stuff, because that's kind of exactly what they were looking for, is, you know, yeah, like guys, like, you know, straight women are looking for guys. Like, oh wow, that's a concept, like that's a thing. So it's just like, you know, it just is kind of hard when, you know, a lot of the girls that I'm into are obviously straight. So it's like, like, and then you don't want to like hide this side of you of being feminine as well, and hide half of you just to like be with them. So that's kind of like a thing I've been working on, and I don't know, let me know in the comments if that's happened to you as well. You know, I feel like maybe a lot of trans women can relate to that, where it's like basically the main concept is if you meet a girl and she's obviously bi-curious or she's straight, and you start presenting more masculine around her to get her to like you. Okay. Darn, sorry, camera cut off. Yeah, but like the main thing, like if anybody has experienced that, basically, where, you know, you're into a girl that's obviously straight or bi-curious, and you start presenting more masculine just to impress them, or like that's kind of what you think they're into, and then you hide kind of your feminine side, like let me know if you've done that before, because like I kind of thought I was doing that for a bit, like I gotta admit, and you know, I had to really internalize and like actually like think like, damn, like I can't do that, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't hide yourself, really, and that's the main thing. You can't hide yourself to get with someone else, right? And that's one of the hardest things about being trans, is I find like, yeah, I think like a lot of people have probably done that as well. But yeah, really, besides that, that's really the video, honestly. Thanks so much for listening to my rant. If you want to support the channel even more, make sure to join my Patreon or join my channel here. Really do appreciate every dollar that people give to me, but obviously no pressure. But yeah, make sure to follow me on Instagram at SamDowney44. Also, make sure to follow me on TikTok at SamDowney44 as well. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/SamDowney44. Sam Downey, posting videos here all the time. If you want to hear me rant, hear me talk about trans stuff, non-binary stuff, random stuff, you know what I'm saying? Chill, trans dude. Hit hit that subscribe button. But yeah, really besides that, guys, thanks so much, and I really do appreciate all of you and love you all. Peace!